Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to another weekly reading vlog. It is currently 11 o'clock and I just woke up. Update. Last week was not a good week for me and my anxiety. It was just not fun at all. But I think I'm coming out of it now, so that's good. So I thought I would vlog. Definitely did not plan on sleeping in this late, but I did end up going to sleep at like 2 a.m. So reading wise, I did finish Dark and Deepest Red last night, and I gave it a 2-star. That's 3. No, I gave it 2 stars. It just really was not what I thought it was going to be. It just, essentially, long story short, low-key spoiler alert, you never find out why or how they make it stop. I don't know, it just... Also, the writing was, I think, maybe a little bit too whimsical for me. It made it a little bit difficult to try and read at times. And it was also very, very queer, which I appreciated, but at the beginning, I think there is a... please don't hate me if I get this wrong, but I think there is a trans character, and like female to male. Obviously, it's one of the characters that is set back in the 1500s, and he's born with a girl's name, and he doesn't want to be a girl, so he like hides it and binds his chest and everything like that. So yeah, there was that, and there was a lot of female romances, like off screen, and a lot of male romances that are just like sort of mentioned and stuff like that. So yes, very queer. I don't know, it was a very weird read for me. I've spent 6 minutes complaining about this book. Let's move on. So I'm still making my way through From Blood and Ash by Jennifer L. Armentrout. It's going good. I think I'm maybe 100 pages in. I think, or almost 100 pages in. I can't remember exactly. And the next book that I'm reading is going to be These Witches Don't Burn by Isabel Sterling. I am very happy to be reading this because I just want something witchy. And something that isn't got like a whole bunch of random words. You know, I'm finding that I really, really struggle when there are like words or entire sentences written in a different language in a book and there is no translation or there's no like glossary. So like when I was reading Dark and Deepest Red, they had like, sometimes they had full sentences in either French or I think German. I'm not entirely too sure because it's sort of based around, I think, the Romani people. Yeah, there was no glossary about like the people that they were talking about. I'll put this word up here, but like there was no like translation or like anything that could explain what these people are, and it was just really annoying. And I'm finding that I really don't like that. This book is written by a white person, I think. So I'm hoping that there's not going to be any words that aren't written in a language that I can't read. That just sounds really, really bad. I don't mean it like that, but you know what I mean. I'm going to make myself some coffee. And let's just start with coffee first. That'll be a good idea, I think. Okay. So, hello everyone. It is cool just a bit later. Why am I going British? That's new. Right, you can probably hear the kettle in the background. But it is now currently 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I just sat and watched a few YouTube videos, and then I just spent like about an hour and a half. My music's playing, hold on. I spent an hour and a half doing the dishes, and then I also needed to clean the stovetop. Is that what it's called? I think that's what it's called. I needed to clean the stovetop, and then I also did the microwave because it was in desperate need of a wipe down. And then I had a shower and I've washed my hair, which is why I look like this. Yeah, it's been a productive morning-ish. I have not started These Witches Don't Burn, so I might read a few pages of that. I'm so out of breath. Far out. Yeah, I'm also planning on actually starting some writing today. My lovely mother has been riding my butt, asking me why I have not participated in NaNoWriMo this year. And I have no excuse because I only work 2 days out of the week, so I should definitely be able to do some writing, but I haven't, so we'll go and try and do that. Hello, Louie. Do you want to say hello to the people? Hey? Oh, that was a very big sigh for the baby. Alright. I am currently boiling the kettle so I can actually melt down some wax that I still have left over in the candle, because the wick came off and I can't burn it anymore because it got like submerged in candle wax. So I'm going to do that thing where you melt down the candle wax and then it like rises to the top and you can like take it out and then melt it in like a candle wax melter thingy majiggy. So that's what I'm about to do. It's this one here. It looks very disgusting because it's been sitting on the windowsill for quite some time. As you can see, I've got like 3/4 of the candle left, and this is one of those candles that has like a heat sensing light, I guess you could say, and it would light up the bottom, I think. What does this say? Yeah, I don't know. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. I don't know if I have to do anything apart from just pouring the hot water in, but we'll see. This is also one of my favorite candles, and I'm so upset that they don't sell it anymore. It smells so nice. And this is also a really pretty candle too. So I might keep this to maybe hold some plants in. Alright, so good morning everybody. It is Tuesday today, and I have an exciting day planned. So I'm going to be going to the beach with my friend, and it's going to be a really nice relaxing day, and I'm just planning on like sitting on the beach and reading. Speaking of reading, I do have an update. I managed to get to, I think, like 100 and something or so pages in These Witches Don't Burn. I am enjoying it. It does seem just a little bit younger than YA, like just the way that the main character's acting, she seems a little bit younger than what she's portrayed as. She's meant to be, I think, 17 years old or something. She's going into her senior year of high school, so I think that's 17. Yeah, she's just seemed to be acting a little bit more childish. I don't know if this is going to be a compliment or not, but this book would make a pretty good TV movie. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're like, what the heck do you mean TV movie? I mean, like, you know, those Hallmark TV movies? Not the ones that get put to the cinemas, but the ones that are just, like, automatically, like, premiered on TV. It feels like that type of book, which, like I said, I don't know if that's a good thing or not. I enjoy watching Hallmark Christmas movies, like, they're so cheesy, the acting is like B grade, but it's still a fun time. So that's how I'm feeling about These Witches Don't Burn. So far it's getting pretty interesting. Yes, it's very, very queer as well, very, very queer. So there's that, and then I have also reached, I think, like around the 120 mark for From Blood and Ash. It's finally starting to pick up a little bit. So yeah, I'm enjoying that. Hawk is finally now like initiated as Poppy's personal guard, so that should be interesting to see how their relationship grows from there. And yeah, also trigger warnings for From Blood and Ash. So far it's just been like obviously hinted at that the Duke that looks after Poppy, I guess, does not like her very much, and from what she hints at with a couple of her sentences, it seems like he might abuse her. I'm not sure if it's sexually or if it's just like physically beating her or not. But yeah, so that's mentioned quite a few times within basically any time she mentions the Duke. Pretty obvious that he does not like her and he treats her like absolute trash. And there was also a scene with a attempted sexual assault, I'm pretty sure. This book is definitely a bit heavy on those topics. That type of stuff is good in any way, shape, or form, but it sort of does kind of make sense because vampires, you get what I mean? Not that sexual assault is always connected to vampires, but vampires are always portrayed as very sexual, lustful creatures, and how they don't have a, what do you call it? Overwhelming urge that they can't hold back, so that's what I mean. Anyway, I have a few hours before I have to meet my friend. We are going swimsuit shopping first because I don't have a swimsuit that fits. That's what I get for putting on 17 kilos thanks to medication. Yay. And why I get these really lovely stretch marks in really random places. But anyway, so it's 8:30 now. I woke up very, very early thanks to a certain ginger furry that I will not name. He was adamant about chasing something around my room and was just very annoying at 3 AM this morning. So I've been up since about 3 AM. I was trying to sleep on and off until it got to about 5:30, and then I just gave up and I got up and did some stuff. So yeah, I kind of just want to sit down and listen to music and also read, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to try and actually write something. Alright, so that is my update for today. No, not for today, for right now. So I will talk to you guys when I have another update later on. Well, hello everyone. Have a bit of an update for you. I took a nap. And my friend just called me and said that she is almost ready to go. So we're going to be heading off to the beach. Yeah, I had a nap instead of writing or reading because I was very tired. I think it was only like an hour nap, if that. So, well, I'm going to get my bag ready so that we can go. I can go, no one else is coming with me, but yeah, don't knock that off. You are being a right little poopy head. So, yeah. Let's go. Ugh. Hello. So I am back home and I am very sunburnt because I was stupid and I forgot sunscreen, so I don't know if you're going to be able to tell or not. Oh no, you can tell. So that's what my shoulder looks like, and then my stomach got sunburnt, so you can see the tan line. Also, my legs got really sunburnt too. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it or not. Well, hold on, let me show you. Oh my god. My mother is going to kill me. So, I didn't get any reading done at all. But I had a very, very lovely time. So, I don't mind. I'm just now terrified because my mom is going to kill me about not wearing sunscreen. Anyway, I'm going to lie down now because I've had a very, very busy day. And I just feel like I need to relax for a bit. So I'm going to go and read lying down in bed, and I will check back in with you guys later on. It's so cold. I have a chocolate frappe because I wanted something nice and cold because it's very hot outside. But although on the beach, it wasn't hot at all. It was actually really, really nice weather, and the water was very, very warm as well, so it was lovely. I think the sun has melted my candle. Yeah, the sun melted my candle. Can you see the ring of where it's supposed to be? Welcome to Australia. Anyway, I'm going to go and lie down now. Good morning, everybody. It's Wednesday morning, and as you can probably tell, I am not feeling the greatest. 98% sure I've got a little bit of heat stroke from yesterday, so I feel very, very achy and a little bit nauseous and headachy. So I didn't go into work today, but one good thing that's come out of this is that you can't really tell, but my sunburn has actually gone down quite a lot. I'm nowhere near as red on my arms as what I was yesterday. As you can see, my forehead is still a bit burnt, and my shoulders are still very, very red, specifically around here, and I think my back as well. But I've just gone very, very tan, which I am much more happier about. But I did not sleep very well at all because I couldn't figure out what position felt comfortable, and my arms were stinging. So if you're going to go to the beach, don't do what I did. Make sure you put sunscreen on. You think living in Australia it would be the very first thing that you do when you go out in the sun because it's fucking hot, but I was stupid. My eyes also hurt quite a bit today as well. I honestly thought last night that I had been punched in this eye because it hurt every time I closed, but they're okay. But I did actually manage to read another like 20-ish pages, either 20 or 30 pages of From Blood and Ash. So I believe I'm now sitting around the 150 mark, I think. So I'm going to plan on finishing that. Not finishing it, God. On reading more of that today. My internet is being really, really slow, so I don't think I'm going to be able to watch any YouTube videos like I usually do in the morning, but yeah, I also have to go to the library to pick up some books that I put on reserve. I got the first and second book in the Morrigan Crow series because I've just seen so many people talk about it and I feel like I'm missing out. So I'm just going to go and pick those up, and I'm also deciding if I should also do my groceries or not, because I do need to pick up some food. I also have not eaten anything today, and I also didn't eat dinner last night because I felt ill. But I'm also not hungry, but I know I should eat because I only had lunch yesterday. The only problem with going outside is that I have to get dressed, and I don't want to get dressed. I hurt all over, my forehead hurts. And also, you can't see it on camera, thank God, but I have a pimple right here, and oh my god, it hurts so bad. I look so pale. I'm going to go and finish my coffee and see if I can find anything that I want to eat for breakfast. And then decide if I'm going to actually go out or not. I don't know what I want to do. I hate my child. It was a very bad idea to do that. I feel worse now than what I did beforehand, so that's great. But I picked up the 2 Morgan Crow books, Nevermore and Wondersmith, so that's cool. And when I went to go and pick them up, I noticed that the book next to these, for obviously someone who's picking them up, was Kingdom of the Wicked by Carrie Maniscalco, and I'm like, ugh, I didn't know they had that. I'm a little bit upset, but it's okay. I think I've asked for it for Christmas from my parents, so I feel like absolute shit now. I am so hot. My hands are hurting because I kept smacking them on things, and so they're stinging. And I forgot lettuce, so I can't do the lunch that I was going to make, which is really annoying. So now I'm just going to eat freaking chicken. I don't know. Oh, you can see how red my shoulders are. Anyway, I've just woken up from a nap, as you can probably tell. I felt really, really ill after eating some food, and I just needed to lie down, so I did, and I like passed out for about an hour or so, like proper I like woke from the dead almost type of thing. So obviously I really needed it. I'm still kind of hungry, but also I'm not really, so I don't know what's going on with me. But I did actually manage to read another 50 pages of These Witches Don't Burn. So I'm about 160 pages in, which means that I only have like 140 left. So I will finish that today, and I think I only read like 20 pages, if that, of From Blood and Ash. So yeah, reading is going pretty good. These Witches Don't Burn. It's funny, and like, I don't know if it's because I have this mentality of it already being like a, you know, TV movie type of thing, but it's just, it tries so hard to be dramatic, and I'm just like, heh, okay, yeah, someone tried to kill them, great. Like, I'm enjoying it, I'm having a great time, but it's just, yeah, I'm not like really invested. I'm sort of just like, yeah, okay, cool. The mystery aspects is definitely leveling up. In this, we have, I think I've mentioned it, I don't know if I have or not. If I haven't, I'm going to tell you now. I look so red. Oh, God. In These Witches Don't Burn, we have our main character, Hannah, who is having to deal with a very messy breakup of her and her ex, Veronica, and they are elemental witches. During a party, a sort of ritual gets exposed, like they see a dead raccoon and a fire and stuff like that. And so they start thinking that perhaps there is some person who is doing some dark magic, and things start to escalate from there. Like there is another like attempt to hurt somebody, and then there was an attempt on Veronica. Repetitive isn't the right word, but it's sort of feeling that way. They are trying to figure out if a blood witch is the person who is doing all of these things, because they had a bad run-in with a blood witch when they went on a school trip to a different place. So yeah, don't know too much else, but that's pretty much what's happening. It is probably sitting about a 3.5 stars at the moment, but I'm still enjoying it. It's a really quick and easy read. I just wish that I had read it earlier during, like, you know, this week or so, because then I would have been able to finish it within 2 days, but, you know, life happens. I look so red and flushed. Anyway, I might go and try and make myself something to eat. Yeah, I'm gonna go and do that. Okay, I will talk to you guys later on. Thursday morning. I have just been out to the shops to buy a Christmas tree. And it was a very bad idea because now I feel very, very tired and exhausted, so that was great. Smart idea on my behalf. But I do have some reading updates. I did not finish These Witches Don't Burn last night because I fell asleep. So I think I have about 100 pages left. Also, I'm up to like the 200 page mark, I think. So yeah, that will be good. I'm just going to sit here for a bit, and I should definitely 100% be drinking a lot more water, but ain't nobody got time for that. Also, I need to put my camera battery on charge, so I will do that while I'm reading. I'm sorry that I haven't put any B-roll footage in, but I will do that once when I start putting up the Christmas tree, which will be super exciting, and I am praying to every god imaginable that Louis, the little fairy child, does not decide that he wants to try and climb said tree and knock it over in the middle of the night and scare the absolute bejesus out of me. So I'm gonna go and lie in bed and most likely finish off These Witches Don't Burn, because I really don't want to move. I'm also going to change out of my denim shorts into some PJs, because why not?
Small. Your dad thinks I'm crazy.
Oh no. It's not gonna fit.
Relax, Cole.
Got it. Hello everyone. It is quite later now. I think it's about 8:30 in the evening, and after I finished putting the Christmas tree up and finishing an episode of Supernatural, I started to get really exhausted and weak, and I started getting a headache, so I went and I had a bit of a lie down, and I did actually read some more of These Witches Don't Burn, so I'm almost finished. Gonna finish this tonight. My battery's flashing at me. Great. So yeah, this it is so dramatic. It's not even funny. It's just, this is so dramatic. I can't. I can't. I think I'm still enjoying it. I'm still not sure. I absolutely hate Veronica. She is an absolute bitch. Like, worst ex ever. And I know that she's like supposed to be, but she is like proper one of those clingy exes who don't know how to take no for an answer, and she's just really pissing me off, and I wanted to go away, and just, ugh, yeah. So there's that. I haven't read any of From Blood and Ash today, but I might once I finish this. I also do have work tomorrow. I hope I'm well enough to go, because I did end up getting another headache just recently, but I'm hoping that it settles down once I sleep and stuff. So I don't know if it's because of the heat stroke or if it's because I haven't really eaten throughout the day. So it's like, you know, a low blood sugar headache or something or other, but just, yeah, it really sucks. So I am going to read this and finish it, and then get my next book to read, which I am not sure if I'm going to pick up Getting the Ninth or if I want to read Nevermore. So I don't know yet, but I will keep you guys updated. So yeah, that's my update for now. So I will talk to you guys later. So hello everyone. It's Friday today, and today was not a good day. My anxiety got really bad, and it's gotten bad enough to the point that I can't continue going into work anymore. So today I actually had to hand in my medical certificate from my doctor to say that my anxiety is causing me mental distress and I can no longer work, and I also handed in my resignation. So today was just a very hard adult day. I was already planning on quitting my job once I started uni next year, because I will be doing uni full time, and I was going to apply for student loans and like rental assistance and stuff like that. Expect that I would have to lose my job like two months earlier than what I was expecting, so I haven't been in the greatest headspace all day. I've just been very anxious and worried and stressed about everything, basically. I haven't read anything today, so I am just going to read for the rest of the night. I am going to finish off These Witches Don't Burn. It's like, if there wasn't so much like, it's not sexual content, but it's definitely slightly higher than PG makeout scenes, I guess. But it's definitely aimed at like, well, at least the way the characters are acting, it's really, I don't want to say childish, but like that's how it's coming across as, but like these kids are supposed to be like 17 to 18, I think. I don't know. We still don't know who the killer is yet. I have a suspicion, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to be wrong, because like it'll be very, very odd and left field because there's no evidence so far. Like, I have less than 100 pages of this book, and I still don't know who the killer is yet. I just keep shaking my head because it's so overly dramatic, and like sometimes I can enjoy overly dramatic things, and like it's okay because like you can laugh at it, whereas this is just like almost low-key over the top. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I just wanted to give you guys an update. The reason why I haven't been uploading is because I've been so stressed and anxious as of late. Plus, I also gave myself heat stroke this week. Just proves that I should stay inside. So yeah, I'd really appreciate if you guys would like give this video a thumbs up and I don't know, share it and comment and subscribe and stuff. Yeah. So hi everyone. It is Saturday evening, I think. I finished These Witches Don't Burn last night. I gave it a 2 out of 5 stars. There were parts of it that I enjoyed, and there were other parts that I didn't. This book was over the top dramatic. Like, within the space of like 2 chapters, I think, there was like 2 attempts on killing the main character, I guess, and the reveal was sort of lackluster in a way. Like, it just didn't really make sense in my opinion. The writing was also very, very simplistic, and it just... all of the reveals happened within the last, like, 50 pages, I think. So, yeah. Didn't like the relationship that happens with, like, the new girl. Very, 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 very insta-lovey. Yeah, I really did not like this. Meh. So, I was meant to be reading Getting in the Ninth, but I'm just not in the mood for something that's, dense. I read, like, the first page and a half, I think, and, my brain just could not focus whatsoever. So, instead, I picked up, Nevermore, The Trials of Morgan Crow by Jessica Townsend, and as you can see, I'm quite a bit of ways into it. So last night I think I read about 20 pages, and today I've just been making my way through it. So I'm currently sitting at page 143, so I am really enjoying this. This is such a, like, a fun, unique, sort of whimsical tale, and even though it is a middle grade, it's not feeling like a middle grade, if that makes sense. Like, we do obviously follow a main character, Morgan Crow, who is 12 years old, but it doesn't feel like it's dumbed down. That was a problem that I have a lot of the times with middle grades. Like, I try to read middle grades, but they just seem really, really dumbed down, which is why I am really enjoying this. And if you're also looking for another middle grade, my ultimate favorite middle grade series that I read and devoured back when I was like 12 or 13, I think it was, well, actually I don't know if it's ever, I haven't seen anybody on BookTube talk about it, but it's very similar to the Series of Unfortunate Events series, where there's, like, you know, 12 books in the series type of thing. But that is in fact the Fairy Tale Detectives by Michael Buckley. This is a story about two sisters, Sabrina and Daphne, I believe their names are. They have been put into the foster care system when their parents died. I can't remember if they died when they were like first born, or if like they knew them for a bit and then they passed away. But they have been put through like different foster care homes and everything, and just never finding the right place until this lady steps forward claiming that she is their grandmother. And apparently she checks out and she's actually their grandmother, and so they go and live with her in this small town called, I can't even remember what it's called, but it's something like Storybook, or you know, something like that. While the sisters are there, they discover that a lot of the sort of townspeople seem to be characters from fairy tales. So yeah, actually no, I think the series name might be Sisters Grimm, possibly. All I know is that the first book is called The Fairy Tale Detectives. So I think they start to, there's possibly a murder mystery. I don't know, there is a mystery that they try to figure out, and they stay in their grandmother's house, and like this house is so cool, and it's got like 1,000,001 rooms, and it's amazing. I highly implore you to check it out. I prefer the first editions that were published. Unfortunately, you can no longer buy them, or you can for like $100. They are these like original cloth-bound hardcovers that have beautiful illustrations in it. I absolutely love the illustrations, they were the best part. But they have actually just done a re-release of all of the books because they had its 10th anniversary, I believe. I'm not too sure when these books were released, but it was for the 10th anniversary. So they have brand new covers, they have brand new illustrations in them. So I'm planning on buying them at least some point. But yeah, I really love this series. I highly implore you to check it out if you want to read a really good, really fun, quite dark middle grade. But anyway, moving on to Morrigan Crow. So far, I don't know too much about this yet. All I know is that Morrigan Crow is what you would call a cursed child. Everything that goes wrong in the town she is blamed for. On the eve of her 12th birthday, she is supposed to die. Don't know why, but that's just apparently how it goes for children who are cursed. And on the eve of her 12th birthday, this man comes knocking on her door called Jupiter North, saying that he has made a bid to become her patron for the school of the wondrous something and the something. Some sort of wondrous society for magical children, I think. I'm not entirely too sure. And so she is then whisked away to this magical place called Nevermore, and there's like this massive talking cat, there's a house cleaner, there's this vampire dwarf. It's so good already, and I have a smile on my face the whole entire time that I'm reading this, and it's just been so fun. So I'm really enjoying this, and I cannot wait to add these to my collection. Obviously I did borrow these out from the library, so I'm going to have to get myself an original copy, but I am 200 pages into From Blood and Ash. It's getting good. I am really enjoying the banter that Hawk and Poppy have. It's hilarious. They can give it to each other like, oh, it's so good. I love it. Yeah, that's my update for today. I've done a bit of reading, but I've also done really nothing. Anyway, I am going to take a shower and then hop into bed and read this. I'm feeling much better today as well. The anxiety is still there, but it's sort of lessened. I'm just thinking of different types of videos and stuff that I want to film, so yeah. So hello everyone, it is currently Monday morning, so this is a little bit late, but I have just finished reading The Trials of Morrigan Crow, and I loved this so much. I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars. It was such a fun story, although I will admit it gave me some really weird dreams. It was a bit weird, but I love this so much. Favorite book of the month so far. It read like a middle grade, but at the same time it was still dark enough and serious enough that it was like a YA, if that makes sense. I don't really know what I'm saying. But anyway, I just wanted to quickly pop in and say that I have finished it. I really enjoyed it. I cannot wait to read the second one, and it's going to be fantastic. I cannot wait to read it. But that being said, so I am closing off this vlog now. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading vlog. I think this is the first time that I've actually managed to finish like a couple of books in a reading vlog, so that is pretty dang impressive. I am very proud of myself, I can say. So yes, give this a thumbs up if you did in fact enjoy it. Let me know what some of your thoughts are down below in the comments. Don't forget to subscribe if you would like to see more of me. You can also check out my Twitter and Instagram. I always have those linked down below in the description box, so you can come and see and check out what I'm reading and stuff like that, and see my very, very stupid thought process. I don't know. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will talk to you guys in another video later on.